Hello, everybody. So, yeah, welcome back. And there seems to be a lot of activity on this channel now. I deeply appreciate everything that you guys have been doing for this channel, that you guys have been reacting to the videos. You guys are liking it. I sincerely and humbly say thank you. You guys are amazing. Like, to see the number of views start to go up, to see the number of likes on the channel, your guys' interactions, the comments that are coming out, uh, it's all great. I really have been enjoying seeing what's been transpiring of this channel. So I'm pretty sure many people have a lot of queries of how to grow your channel, and I can honestly say I am right there with you. I am trying to grow this channel. Like I said in the previous video, was that I myself was seeing the numbers. I was seeing my subscribers go up. Slowly, this channel is actually starting to pick up in subscribers, so that's pretty good. And you know, it's not gonna always be a quick overnight process. You know, these things do take time, and sometimes I put out the most random short and it starts catching a lot of fire. It's crazy. I love that you guys enjoy it, and or not, I'm not sure, but one video had like 23 likes, 24 likes. It's pretty good. I would say, just like I said before, the way that you perform outside of YouTube, if you carry that mentality and you carry that work ethic onto YouTube, and the way that you begin to follow the blueprint of how to become successful on here, you're going to start to see results. You're going to start to see that the amount of work that you're putting in and just attacking it daily, you're going to start to see your channel grow. Your channel is going to be starting to be put out there, and they're not going to be able to deny you. You're going to come across everybody's shorts. You're going to come across everyone's YouTube feed, and it's a good thing. It's a good thing to be really put out there. And I believe the more you work on it daily and attack it, and I mean, treat this like this is your 9 to 5 job. Treat this like this is your life. Like, just because you don't have the money to go with it right now, or that you don't have the equipment, or you know, the fancy effects, like it, everyone starts off like a garage band. They start off very, very low. They start off going to small shows and everything, and eventually the word gets out and they get good word of mouth, and then they start to hit the road, and it starts to spread everywhere. Your name starts to spread everywhere, and that's when you start to get that exposure. And that's just the same process here. And a lot of people keep looking to most gurus, which some are pretty helpful, some are knowledgeable, some are just trying to sell you something, sell you the keys. You need to really look into small channels, because most of them really have picked up so much steam that they're getting monetized. And I see a lot of people, small channels, usually floating around the hundreds of subscribers, and for me, that's like I want to be there as well. So it's all a matter of time. It's all a matter of what do you have to offer, and just being unique about it. But also, it doesn't hurt to kind of copycat a little bit from other channels, because that's what works and that's what everyone is doing. And of course, you want to be original, but most of the time you can't expect to be original, because people are really not going to want that. People are kind of just used to like certain content or certain content creators that they don't mind the repetitiveness, just as long as it's delivered the same. And it doesn't really matter who is the one delivering the message. They just want something fresh, but something kind of the same. So I don't know if that makes any sense, but I think most people make the mistake of trying to be too original, that it's just not, it's not catching. And sometimes it does. Sometimes I can't say that it's impossible, but you know, most of the time it's a safer route to try and stick with what is working right now. And then eventually, once you get monetized, once you start to, you know, get your feet under you, then you can start branching out and working on your craft and working on expanding your originality. And it's the best thing to do. It's honestly a very smart move. And because the way the algorithm works for YouTube, they're pushing out all these content creators that are barely starting, and most of them kind of are saying the same thing, but it's working. You know, you can't hate on what works. So I mean, that's just my opinion, but I would say attack every single situation that you're put in. So you have to attack your craft wholeheartedly, but also just you have to be smart about what you put out. And if you don't show enthusiasm, if you don't show that you're interested in what you're doing, it's gonna show. It's gonna be hard for people to ignore it, and people are really not gonna want to be immersed in what you're trying to put out. And you always want to put your best foot forward when it comes to putting out your content, and just have an overall good understanding of what you're putting out. A lot of the other content creators usually talk about a hook. I would say just give them the message first. Get them pulled in. Pull them in. As soon as you start your video, pull them in. Do something, say something that's going to pull them in and want to invest their time into what you have to offer. And because this is all information driven, and what you want to do is get their attention first on, and then everything else should flow. If you're becoming comfortable with what you have now, and you've already gotten your foot in the door, then you should start feeling the sensation of everything flows freely, and you don't have to think much about it. Sometimes people need a script, and I myself have made a script before, and I kind of tried to go with it, but sometimes it just didn't feel natural. It would feel like a script. You can really tell, and I'm so happy that it's not on. It's not online anymore. But I would say start talking to other content creators, start sharing ideas, share different forms of attacks on how you would present your video, but also I mean, it really doesn't matter about your camera. It's just about the message. Like, getting the message out is what's important. And if you've, like, what good is the camera and the quality if your message is weak, or what you're doing, the ideas and stuff that you have are all really, they're not the best. You always want to put out the best. All the cameras and glitz and glamour, all that comes in time. And if you wholeheartedly believe in what you do, like I said, it's just going to flow freely, and you're not even going to have to worry so much about what am I going to do, what am I going to say. And it's just a lot of repetitive actions that you have to do. And I know I started getting more comfortable speaking and talking to you guys, and figuring out what exactly works and what time, because the time for, I was wondering not too long ago, why is this video not being seen? Like, it's pretty good, or, you know, like, did I do something wrong? Or, but it's all about timing. The time that you put in, or the right time to release the video. And I noticed that, like, around 6 in the morning for me, 5 or 6 in the morning, or even 4 in the morning, like, people are awake. People are awake and they're watching that stuff, and it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool, because, like, I work overnight, and so I have a little bit of time, and I mean, even at work I'm working, so I'm trying to put out good content, and, you know, show you. Sometimes I try to show you guys a little bit what I do, and yeah, it's what I do at work is try to think of ideas to implement into my videos. And I hope that I can release one about my job and start showing you guys what exactly are the things that I encounter. I put out a short not too long ago about it, and yeah, like, that's just like a sample of what I do, and what I encounter, and the task that we have the day and in the night. And I want to show you more, but yeah, like, hope it, if you guys want to see it, if you guys want to see more of what I do at work, you know, just comment down in the comment section and let me know, and I'll try to make a video as soon as I can. But yeah, like, sharing ideas is gonna help you in the long run, because you can't be greedy with the information that you have. And it's always good to just share a bit, share some of your knowledge, share some of your experiences, because you never know if the person who is helping you, who are fellow content creators, they might have something that you can do very well, and or an idea that you can implement and put it to action better than anybody else. So, you know, it's always good to share some of your resources, share a little bit of like your tactics and everything and stuff, because you want to help everybody. The whole point of YouTube, of creating content, is to help people and to give information. And it's, I mean, that's why we do it. That's why we are here, other than just trying to make a quick buck. Like, you're out here to try and sell something, or to teach someone, or yeah, I mean, you don't want to withhold information like that. You know, it's always good to give back. So if you want to grow as a content creator, if you want to grow as, you know, a professional, you have to be able to stand in the fire, which means losing sleep, losing time to eat, losing time with friends, sometimes even family. You know, you're gonna have to really put everything on the line to give all that you have, to put your best foot forward, and to get in to that door of being monetized, because that's the goal for a lot of us. And it's, I believe that if you speak it enough, it's gonna happen, and I'm a firm believer in that. And I honestly believe everyone is gonna do it. I think everybody who watches this, I think everybody who is doing their own thing, they're gonna make it. You know, like, to see everybody like starting to see their channel starting to skyrocket, and it's both like, I need to get on the ball, I need to work hard, but it's also like, it makes me feel good. It makes me hopeful that, you know what, this thing is gonna take off. Because I can't lie, there are times that I feel I'm not doing enough, or this might not work. But if you keep feeding yourself that energy, and you feed yourself that, like, just those comments about yourself, the inner warrior in you is not gonna be happy. It's gonna feel very small, and feel very, it's gonna believe in your words, and you don't want that. What you want to do is unleash and be the best that you can be. And when you do that, it's gonna be hard to deny you. And I mean, I can't preach enough about how you perform outside of YouTube. Like, I can't say it, I can't stress it anymore. Like, how you work, and how you tackle on task at home, how you tackle on task at work, how you tackle on task in life, really can be compared to how you're gonna work on YouTube. Because some people are like, oh, I'm just gonna take a day off, or I'm gonna do this. No, like honestly, like, there's no time to waste. There's too many opportunities that can be lost because you chose. There's too many opportunities to be lost, like, because you chose to sit out a few days, or you know, or you just feel burnt and everything. It's like you have to push through it. I get it. Sometimes you do need a break. I by all means take a break. But if you want success and you want to get your foot in the door, you have to be psycho for this stuff. You have to live, breathe, eat this thing. And chances are you're gonna end up being successful in growing your channel. So that's what you want. You don't want to procrastinate anymore. You don't want to let everybody get into the door, get past that door, and you're still stuck outside. Like you don't want the opportunity to be gone. Like take what you have now and run with it. Believe in yourself, believe in your craft. If you believe that you're a good musician, do music. If you believe that you're a good actor and you want to do skits, attack it every day. If you want to be the best swordsman, the best samurai, the best, carpenter, or like, attack it. Do not give up. Attack it and start it. Just start. Like, just do it. Just don't feel that, hesitant, and don't feel that you can't do it because you don't have the right tools, you don't have the right equipment. No, there are some people that I'm like, how do they even get a camera? People are using their phones, as I am right now. I'm using my phone, and it's an old phone. So you want to work with what you have, and if you're good enough, what you have as equipment is more than enough. So get your foot in there and break that door down, and don't let anybody tell you that you can't get monetized, that you can't make your dreams a reality, because opportunity is waiting. It's a matter of taking it. And I believe in every single one of you who is watching this, and you might not ever watch it, but again, for all the people that are, you're not alone. We're all in this together. We're gonna grow, and it's gonna be awesome. And I appreciate everybody who has been supporting this channel, and who's been sticking around and hearing what my ugly face has to say. So thank you, and let's get monetized. Let's get this show on the road already. Like, let's have fun, because that's all it's about. It's having fun. And soon, I can't wait to see all your guys' content, and I hope that you guys are ready to see my content in the near future. So again, thank you for everybody who stuck around, and wish nothing but the best. And just begin. Don't quit. Let everything go. It's all about you now. Make it work. I'll see you in the next one.